hello, hola, how are you? ¿De dónde eres? Oh, really? Me too, me too. No matter the language, we can dance to this tune.
Come on, sing with me.
We speak English and we hear it on the radio, on the radio. We speak English and we hear it on the radio. Sometimes schools can be so hard. We wanna play and maybe relax. This radio show is not like a class. Forget about grades, come learn with us.
We speak English and it sounds strange, but if you practice, your opinion might change. So next time anybody asks what you can do, say, I can speak English and so can you.
We speak English and we hear it on the radio, on the radio. We speak English and we hear it on the radio.
Aquí comienza We Speak English, el espacio dedicado para aprender inglés de una manera divertida e interactiva. Bienvenidos. We Speak English es un espacio traído por la Gobernación del Atlántico en alianza con Eurocenters para poder llegar a toda la gente de los municipios del departamento y llevar el inglés a todo el mundo.
Hello everyone and welcome to We Speak English, your English radio program to learn and discover more about our Atlantico department. This is the first one of a series of episodes to learn and practice your English. I'm going to introduce myself to you so you can get to know me a little bit. I am Eder, I'm 20 years old and I live in Santo Tomás. And I am here with my friend Natalia. Together, we are going to travel and learn more about our culture and region. Hello, Natalia. Let the audience know who you are and what else we are going to do in this program.
Hi, everyone. My name is Natalia. I am 16 years old and I live in Puerto Colombia, Atlantico. I am really happy to start this English program with you. In this radio program, we are going to learn about different places and people. And we're going to do it in English. Do you like English, Eder? How about you guys? Do you like English?
Of course! I love English and I'm sure that our listeners love it too. I practice English with my friends and my family every single day. In this program, we are going to have different sections. Atlantic News, Sports, Get to Know Me, Let's Play! Listen up! Get ready with me. Reading Nook. And backpack. Natalia, please let us know what we are going to talk about in each section.
Well, Eder, first, we have Atlantic News. Where we will talk about current events in our department. For example, inform about the quarantine and important things happening in Atlantico. Then we have sports. a section dedicated to our most important athletes and the sports we like a lot. We will also have a section for interviews called Get to Know Me. We will talk to some of the most interesting people you can think of.
Wow! We are going to learn a lot about our region, sports, and people with those sections. I can't wait! So far, my favorite section is about sports. Okay, what else do we have for our audience, Natalia?
Next, our most fun section. Let's play. We will play games together and we will have some challenges for you too. It will be so much fun. Listen up. Is our music section. We will discuss the greatest hits in English of all time. Finally, our beauty section for all you beautiful people. Get ready with me. We will talk about the latest trends in fashion, makeup, hair, and even health.
I love those sections, Natalia. You know how much I love traveling. That's why in our backpack section, we will be traveling to different towns from our department. We will take our backpacks and take our imagination to discover more and more about these places. We will be eating butifarras in Soledad and celebrating different festivals in Baranoa, Galapa, and Usiacurí. We will learn and know more about each part of our department.
Yeah, Eder, that sounds cool. I remember that I saw you with many books in your backpack. So let me ask you, do you like reading books or short stories?
Are you kidding me? I love reading books. This is one of my favorite parts of the day. I read books and short stories. Those are my favorite ones.
Well, I think that you're going to love this section, Reading Nook. This is a relaxing section. We will pick a book and we will read it all together.
Natalia, that sounds awesome. But I'm sure that our listeners have this question. What is a reading nook?
Well, a reading nook is a place where you can sit and take a breath. It should be a corner, or if you'd like, an entire room of your home dedicated to your needs and unique personality. Basically, it is your own space to read. Eder, do you have your own reading nook?
Honestly, my favorite spot to read is my backyard. I have a big tree and I see under it. It's really fresh. You know, I love nature. Hi, and welcome to Get to Know Me. This is our first episode of this section in Natalia. I'm sure that our listeners want to know more about us. First, I'm going to share with the audience about myself. As I said before, my name is Eder and I am 20 years old. I am from Colombia and I live in Santo Tomás with my parents and my brother. I am a university student. I speak 2 languages. I speak English and Spanish. Learning languages is really fun. It helps me a lot to communicate with others. What about you, Natalia? Our listeners have some questions for you. Are you ready? Here we go. How old are you? Where do you live? What do you do? Where do you study? How many languages do you speak?
My name is Natalia. I am 16 years old. I am from Colombia and I live in Puerto Colombia. I am in a school. I am a student. I don't work, obviously. I study in a public school in Puerto Colombia. I speak Spanish and I am learning English. English is very fun to learn. It's a little difficult though. Let me ask you some questions. Do you have any? Do you play any sports? What's your favorite food?
Cool, Natalia! Thanks for sharing with us. I'm surprised that you want to know more about me. No problem. Well, my hobbies. I love learning new things and traveling. My favorite sport is soccer. I love playing soccer with my friends and my family. It's really fun. My favorite soccer teams are Junior and the Colombian national team. I miss going to the stadium. Aww. My favorite soccer player is Luis Fernando Muriel. And for those who don't know, he is from Santo Tomás. Also, I love eating homemade food. And my mom is my favorite chef. My favorite dish is chicken rice. And my favorite drink is agua de panela. It's really delicious. Well, I have more questions for you. Are you ready? I'm sure you are ready. Here we go. What do you do in your free time? What is your favorite food?
Hobbies, let me think. My hobbies are cooking, eating pizza, sandwiches, and ice cream. Those are my favorite foods. I also like watching TV and movies. My favorite types are horror, mystery, drama, and romance. I don't like sports, but I do like doing exercise with my friends. I miss them so much. Since we can't see each other right now, we talk on the phone a lot.
Well, I think that we know each other better now. I'm sure that our listeners will be learning more about us in other episodes. This is all for this section. Get to know me. Next time, we will meet new people. Who are they? We don't know. Stay tuned.
Hi again! Our next segment today is our personal favorite, backpack. Today, we're going to talk about Atlantico. Even though it is a small department, more than 2,500,000 people live in it. It has 23 municipalities such as Sabana Larga, Soledad, Malambo, Santo Tomás, Suan, Puerto Colombia, and Barranquilla, which is the capital city.
Awesome! Thanks for sharing with us. Now I know that Atlantico has 23 municipalities and Barranquilla is the capital city of our department. I really need to go to each of them. You know that I love discovering facts about different places, especially those ones that are in our department.
Sure, Eder. Next time, we're going to travel to one of those municipalities. Be ready with your backpack and imagination. Keep in mind that imagination can take you everywhere.
now, it's time to be really attentive because we're going to start our segment Reading Nook. We chose a book that is really easy to find and read. This book is called Island for Sale by Anne Collins.
Eder, where do you find this book?
Well, Natalia, the Ministry of Education has an online English library that is part of the program Reading English to Learn and Dream. You only need to go to Colombia Aprende, Programa Nacional de Bilingüismo, and click on the registration button. Then, you enter your name, last name, your role, teacher or student. In my case, I am a student. Also, you need to enter your school name, and that's it. You will have many books available to read in your reading nook.
That sounds great, Eder. You said that we're going to read a book called Island for Sale by Anne Collins. Who is Anne Collins? I want to know more about the writer.
Sure, Natalia. Anne Collins is a Canadian writer and editor. She earned a Bachelor of Arts from York University. She has written many books, and she has had some editorial jobs in the Canadian publishing and magazine industry. She is well known in the non-fiction genre.
She seems to be a well-qualified author for this Reading Nook section.
Yeah, she's really great. Before we start reading, there are some vocabulary that I want to check with you. These are words that we are going to find in this story. I need your help, Natalia. I'm going to say some words and then you are going to give me a definition. Let's start. Island.
Island. Land surrounded by water. For example, San Andres Island.
Scotland.
Scotland. It's a country, right? In Northwest Europe. Scotland forms part of the United Kingdom. Apart from the mainland, it consists of over 790 islands. It has its own laws, education system, and traditions. But it is not a sovereign state. It is very popular with tourists, I think.
Castle.
Castle, those ancient residences generally built in medieval times and owned by rich people, of course. They are sometimes leased for special occasions, such as weddings, conferences, and are used by tourists interested in a different kind of holiday.
Pound.
Yes, pound or pound sterling is the official currency of the United Kingdom.
Thanks, Natalia, for helping me with this vocabulary. I think we are ready to start reading. Get into your reading nook and listen carefully to this part of the book. Natalia, she's going to read some pages of the book. Let's start reading.
There are many islands in the sea near Scotland. This story is about one of these islands. The name of the island is Lana. Lana isn't big, but it's very beautiful. It's very quiet too. There are no houses or roads or cars on Lana, but there is a castle. The castle is very old. A young Scotsman lives in the castle. The Scotsman's name is Duncan McTavish. Duncan lives in the castle with his dog, Jock. Duncan is very happy on his island. He likes going for walks with Jock. He likes swimming and fishing in his little boat. There are many big rooms in Duncan's castle. They have a lot of things in them. Pictures and heavy tables, chairs and beds. In winter, the castle is very cold and dark. Duncan puts on a lot of electric lights in all the rooms. One Monday morning in April, Duncan gets a letter. "What's this?" he asks. He opens the letter. It's from the electricity company. Duncan reads, "Electricity from October to March, 5,000 pounds. "Oh," Duncan says, "I haven't got 5,000 pounds. What can I do?" He's very unhappy. "I can do only one thing, sell my island and my castle." Duncan telephones a man in London. The man's name is Mr. Moneybags. Mr. Moneybags sells houses and castles. "I want to sell my island and my castle," Duncan says. "Okay," Mr. Moneybags says. 2 days later, he telephones Duncan. "Leaping Larry wants to buy your island," he says. "Leaping who?" Duncan asks. "Leaping Larry, you know, the famous American rock star. He wants to buy your island for his girlfriend." "A rock star," Duncan says. "Oh." "He wants to see the island tomorrow afternoon," Mr. Moneybags says. "He wants to see the island tomorrow afternoon," Mr. Moneybags says. "Is that okay?" Yes," Duncan says. "Yes, of course." Leaping Larry and his girlfriend are coming to the island by helicopter. They are very late. Duncan and Jock wait a long time. Then the helicopter arrives. A tall man with long dark hair gets down from it. He's about 45 years old. There's a girl with him. She's about 20 and has long yellow hair. There's a small animal with her. The animal has long white hair. "Hi," the man says. "I'm Leaping Larry, and this is my girlfriend, Roxanne." "Hi," Roxanne says. "This is my dog, Bobo." Larry looks at the castle. "Look at that old castle, Roxanne," he says. "Don't you love it, honey?" Roxanne doesn't smile. It's only an old castle. Leaping Larry and Roxanne go into the castle. It's very dark. Leaping Larry can't see. He falls down. "Where are the lights?" he asks. "I'm sorry," Duncan says. "There isn't any light. The company stopped my electricity this morning." "I want some hot food," Roxanne says. "I'm sorry," Duncan says, "but I can't make hot food. I haven't got any electricity. But there is some cold food." "Cold food?" Roxanne says. "No, thank you. I'm going to bed. But first, I want a hot bath. And Bobo wants a bath too." "I'm very sorry," Duncan says, "but there's no hot water." "No lights? No Roxanne says. "I don't like this place." "Now, honey," Leaping Larry says. "Don't call me honey," Roxanne says. "Let's go, Bobo." Roxanne and Bobo go to bed. Larry and Duncan eat cold food and talk. Jock watches them. Suddenly, Roxanne screams. Duncan, Larry, and Jock run to her room. Roxanne is in bed with Bobo. Honey, what's wrong? Larry asks. There was a noise in the room, Roxanne says. What was it? Duncan starts to smile. Why are you smiling? Roxanne says. She is very angry. Look at Jock, Duncan says. Jock is under the bed. He has a mouse in his mouth. A mouse? Roxanne says. She screams again. In the morning, Duncan and Leaping Larry are waiting. Roxanne and the Bobo are late. They get up at 11 o'clock. Good morning, Duncan says. Roxanne doesn't answer. She says to Larry, Larry, I don't like this place. I want to go home. But honey, Larry says. Don't call me honey, Roxanne says. This castle is old, dark, and very cold. There's no electricity, no food, and no hot water. And I don't like it. Do you understand? Listen, honey, Larry says. We can build a big new house here. Our friends from California can come and stay. Duncan looks at Jock. Jock looks at Duncan. Build a big new house? They think. Oh no.
This is all for today's readings Nook. We have something for our audience. Our first activity. We have some questions based on the pages that Natalia just read. Are you ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Listen to the questions and write the people's name. For example, who is a rock star?
Larry. Larry is a rock star.
Great job! Larry is a rock star. Well, I have more questions. Listen carefully. Who is from California? Who has a small dog? Who wants to buy an island? Who has money problems? Who likes beautiful women? Who likes big hats? Who has a small boat? Who has a helicopter?
In our next reading Nook, we will be answering these questions and we will know more about this short story, Island for Sale. Stay tuned!
Straight out of Atlantico, everyone at home, listen up. Everyone on the bus, everyone on their phone, listen up. I can speak English, so can you. Say hello, hola, how are you? ¿De dónde eres? Oh really? Me too, me too. No matter the language, we can dance to this tune.
Come on, sing with me.
We speak English and we hear it on the radio, on the radio. We speak English and we hear it on the radio. Sometimes schools can be so hard. We wanna play and maybe relax. This radio show is not like about grades. Come learn with us.
We speak English and it sounds strange, but if you practice, your opinion might change. So next time anybody asks what you can do, say, I can speak English and so can you.